Hello students, in the question it is given a farmer has a supply of chemical fertilizer of type A which contains 10% nitrogen and 6% phosphoric acid and type B which contains 5% nitrogen and 10% phosphoric acid. After the soil test it was found that at least 7 kg of nitrogen and same quantity of phosphoric acid is required for the crop. The fertilizer of type A costs rupees 5 and the B is also given. Using linear programming we have to find how many kilograms of each type of fertilizer should be used for the requirement of the crop so that the cost is minimum. So we have to just look it that it is observed that the cost should be minimum. Okay, so in case of minimum we have to follow the same way but the signs are opposite. Here I've prepared a data of what, so here is the data of everything. This is 10%, so to be noted that, okay, to be noted that this is percent, these are percentage not as a whole number. So for the nitrogen is 10 and 5% and for phosphoric acid is 6% and 10%. First we'll write maximize z, I'm so sorry, that we'll write minimize z because we have to take the minimum value. So minimize z is equal to x plus y. Okay, so since we have to minimize, I'm so sorry, the value of z as z is given, so x means it is given that 5 per kg and type B 8 per kg. That means it will be 5x plus 8y. This will be the value of z after minimizing, 5x plus 8y. Now what we have to do, we have to make the equation, that is 10 plus 5 is equal to 7. That is okay, that is 10x by 100 since it is percentage plus 5y by 100. Since it is minimized, we'll put a greater than sign equal to 7. After we take the hundreds there, I'm left with 10x plus 5y greater than equal to 700, isn't it? Or 10x dividing both sides by 5, we get 2x. We get 2x plus y greater than equal to 700 divided by 5 is 140. This will be equation 1. Next equation was 6% and 10%. So for 6% and 10% also we'll write the same, that is 6x by 100 plus 10y by 100 greater than equal to 7, or 6x, this is 6, I'm so sorry for the bad handwriting, 6x plus 10y equal to 700. Or dividing, so since it is even number, dividing both sides by 2, we get 3x plus 5y equal to, I think it's 350 now. Yeah, it's 350, 30%. Okay, so this is another equation, this is equation 2. Now what we'll do, we'll make straight lines. For the straight lines we have to solve these two equations. So before that we have to see that anything is left or not. Okay, so number 1, we'll try to solve this is for the straight lines. For straight lines, 2x plus y equal to 140. 2x by 140 plus y by 140 greater than equal to 1. So this gets cancelled and this becomes 70. This is 1. Next is 3x plus 5y. 3x by, so what I'm doing is bringing these values here so that I get a straight line equation. So this is 350, 3x by 350 plus 5y by 350 greater than equal to 1. So if I divide 5 by, this is very similar, I mean very much easier, that is 5 7s are 35, this will be 70. Dividing this won't become, so we'll take it as fractional value only. So 350 divided by 3 is 116.6. 116.6. This value is coming. So now what we'll do, we'll plot the graph with these values, that is 70, 140 and 116.6 and 70. We have these four values. We'll now plot the graph. Okay, so let me take a grid. Since we are plotting the graph, let me take a grid. So now what we'll do, okay, so graph, let me plot it with blue. Okay, let me start it from here. Okay, so it will be easier. Let me take this line again. I think I've taken it wrong. I've taken it wrong. Pardon me for the delay. Okay, so now I hope it will be okay. So plotting the graph, we take it from here. Okay, now it's perfect. The graph is still here. Similarly, we take another line from here, that is here, then move on to the right side of the page. Again we take the line straight. Again we moved on the right on the page and we draw the line. Okay, now let me just plot the values. Okay, what values I have: 70, 140, 116. So it's still 150 more or less, starting from 70. Let me start from 60. So taking the values, I'll take what, here I can take, starting from 60, I'll take 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, then 120, then 120, 130, 140, 150, and there also I'll take the same values, that is 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160. Now I'll plot the values. What was my value? 70, 140 and 116.6 and 70. 70 and 140. So where is 70? 60. This is 70. This part is 70. So this is 70 and 140 is somewhere here. 60, 70, 80, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 120, 130, 140. 1 minute, girls. I'm so sorry for the delay. So where was my 140? Somewhere here, right? Somewhere, yeah. So my 140 was somewhere here. This is my 140. So I plot the graph. It's like, oh god. $140. Okay, let me just rub it. Okay, because I need to draw a straight line, right? So I've rubbed it. Now I'll draw a straight line from here till here. Okay, so this is my one value. Okay, and then another value is from 116.6 and 70. So okay, 116. Okay, just before that, let me write the values. This value is 70, 0, and this value is 0, 140. Next I'll come to another value, 116.6 and 70. So let me figure out where is 116.6. 116.6 here is 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. So 116 is somewhere here. Okay, 116 is somewhere here, and on the other hand 70 is 60, 70. The 60, 70. So 70 is somewhere here. Next I'll draw the straight line, that is from here Okay, I'll extend it. It will touch till here. It will go something like this. Okay, so this will be my value, and then if I, so this will, so basically more or less this is my region, right? This is my region. So now what is my feasible region? Since it is less, my feasible region will be what? My feasible region will be above the line, that is somewhere here, that is somewhere here, this somewhere here, this so in all, this is my feasible region. Next, what is my result of the equation? What were my two equations? Okay, so I have to find, so what are my corner points here? To find the corner points, let me just check. So number one, this is number one is, this is the corner point, one corner point. Next corner point is this one. Okay, and one more corner point is this one. This value was what? This value was something 140 something. No, what was this value? The last one, which 116.6 and 70. One, this is, so this is 116.6 and 0, and that is 70. 0, 70. Okay, now we'll figure out the corner points. This is the corner point, then this one is one corner point, and this is another corner point, 116.6. So what we will do now, we'll just solve out the two equations. What were the equations? 2x, okay, what were the equations? 3x plus 5y is equal to 350. Okay, the equations were 3x plus 5y is equal to 350, and one more equation was 2x plus y, is that 2? Yeah, 2x plus y is equal to 140. 2x plus y is equal to 140. So multiplying this by 2 and this by 3, we get 6x plus 10y is equal to 350 into 2 is 700. 3 2s are 6x plus 3y is equal to 140 into 3 is how much? 140 into 3 is 420. So subtracting this and this, so this parts fully gets cancelled. So 10 minus 3 is 7y is equal to 700 minus 420 is 280. So my y comes as 40. Okay, my y comes as 40. Next, so this is one value. Next one is I have to find the value of x. So putting the value of x, 6x, putting the value of y, we get 10 into 40 is equal to 700, or 6x is equal to 700 minus 10 into 40 is 400, that is 300. So x becomes, it is 300, so 6 divided 300 divided 6 is 50. So one value I have got for x, this is my value of x, that is x is equal to 40, y is equal to 40, and x is equal to 50. So x value and y value I have got. So for the corner point which was here, this value becomes x is 50 and y is 40. So this will be my corner point. Now stating the corner points, I have to find which is the minimum value. So for the minimum value, so let me write the corner points first. What are the corner points? Corner points is 0 0, then is 50 40, then is that was 0 140. Okay, and here is 116.60, 116.6 and 0 0 140. So this value will get 0, this value will get 370, this value 370 or 570. Have I done it wrong? Yeah, I think it will be 570. This value will be not 370, this will be 570. This value will be, what was my z value, the max minimized part, z was equal to 5x and 8y, है ना. Z was equal to 5x and 8y. So 5x, 5 into 116.6, 5 into 116.6 is 583. So this value comes as 583, and 8 into 140 comes as 1120. So from the corner points, it is very clear to us, that that the value of 50 40, that is this value, is the minimum, because those are 0 570 583 and 120. So this value is the minimum, because 0 though we don't consider only. So apart from 0, this value is the minimum. So we have to write in such a way that it becomes like this, that in order to get a minimum cost, answer, in order to get a minimum cost, what was the value, 50 and 40, 50% of nitrogen and 40% of phosphoric acid, that is H3PO4, should be used. Okay, and the minimized cost is, that is answer, minimum cost is equal to rupees 570, which we had plotted from this graph, that is this value. Okay, so this is the answer. Thank you so much. And this is the graph. I hope it was easy.